What's up, people? Xbox Kid here with a review of Lost Planet Colonies for games for Windows and Xbox 360. Basically PC, Xbox 360. This is essentially the special edition version of Lost Planet, including several new things. It includes all the multiplayer maps included with Lost Planet, and several new features such as added first-person mode. It's not that interesting. Includes multiplayer maps, of course, plus 4 new ones. New weapons, new character models for multiplayer, and a few new single-player modes. One's basically a trial of bosses, another one's score attack. Neither very interesting, but overall, this is the version of Lost Planet to buy. So let's go over the basic stuff. The story hits you as a snow pirate named Wayne, who awakens from amnesia after having his father killed by a corporation known as Nevek. You set out essentially to stop this corporation from completing something called the Frontier Project. You learn its purpose over the course of the game, though the game never really does a very good job of explaining this, and certain things of the story make absolutely no sense. I'm not going to go into too much detail there, but overall the story doesn't make too much sense, but the levels are pretty fun to play actually. And it can be a very challenging game at times, and one that you're probably going to get pretty frustrated by at some points. But it is a very fulfilling campaign, and you do feel like you've been rewarded after you do beat it. Now, once you've beaten it, what have you got left to do? You got a couple game modes. Trial boss mode. In this mode, you go up against all the game's bosses consecutively, and it can be quite a challenge. It's not that interesting overall. In addition, there's also a first-person perspective you can play in, though it's quite useless. It doesn't draw models for any of the weapons, and it just reverts to third-person when you enter a VS, one of the many mechs in the game. Handled very well, might I add. The VSs are very fun to jump into. But overall, the additions aren't that interesting. Now, what is fun is what you get if you haven't played Lost Planet, such as in my case. Though I did actually play it at a friend's house. Anyway, the multiplayer includes every multiplayer map that was made downloadable for Lost Planet since its release, plus 4 new ones that are exclusive to Colonies, as well as some new game modes such as my favorite, Acrid Hunter, which allows you to play as the acrid aliens that infest the planet. Overall, it's very fun to play as those, and also very frustrating at times as it can be difficult to win. Another thing that I didn't like is how you can't back out of multiplayer matches, as, I don't know, you just can't. The only way to get out is to go to the dashboard. The other great thing they added to the multiplayer is that it's cross-platform now, and you can actually play either the PC version or 360 version. You can go head-to-head online, and it's very cool. So overall, it's today still a very fun game, and definitely the version of Lost Planet to get. This is available on Xbox 360 and PC, not PS3, as Capcom did very poor with the original PS3 version, as many people know. But overall, if you're going to get Lost Planet, this is the version to go with, and I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And that's my review. Xbox Kid out.